set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Cleveland. This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. They find some open field here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he went backwards. Henry down at the 30. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Now Tannehill.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Well, showing them returning it for a pick 6. That was about the worst start you can ask for in this one because your fans are getting the ball first. He's gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown. And your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Shoves him aside. Gets a pickup before, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. A 1st down carry for Henry.
Brought down at the 20.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Robert Woods on the receiving end of that toss from Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see, great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week.
And this is going to be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 8. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy. Because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
To throw, here's Willis.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Phillips. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Off the option, here's Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Willis on the option to the right.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Second down, here's Willis. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. First a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. 17 yards on the fake punt, and that's going to be a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for them.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
Again, it's Henry. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now.
Willis.
Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
96 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And the slot man goes in motion left. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the 2nd quarter.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They'll run with Chubb, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown!
Anthony Schwartz.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. York now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Here's Trenton Cannon on the return from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it is really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw is Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Schwartz complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They begin with Henry. 105 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Running left, it's Henry. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A nice run there on first down as Henry uses his size to plow forward. Call it a pickup of 7. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll look to Willis to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Again to throw. Willis on second down. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Malik Willis showing off the Jets. What a run. And the Titans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They begin this drive with Chubb, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Watson on first down. Right back to Njoku. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Watson now to throw. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 135 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Quick throw completed by Watson. Touchdown, Browns. Harrison Bryant, a 2-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back, because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. They'll run it again with Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. It's caught inside the 25. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. but they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.